We are back, Mama. Welcome
Yes.
to the Heartbeat podcast, where we're going to bring you some updates regarding the school, uh,
Okay.
the community at La Pointe Academy, and the impact that the Academic Hearts Foundation is having on the community. I'm Mike.
Okay.
I'm Michael Cadet, and today I'm with our special guest here, Madeleine Accius, the founder and inspiration of La Pointe Academy. And she's going to be sharing some updates and latest news, student achievements, upcoming events, and also a recap of our first vision dinner that we had in January. And then we'll also discuss like the future vision dinner that's going to be happening in May and how everyone can get involved. All right. So, Mama, welcome back to our podcast. How is everything?
All is well. All is well. All is well. We thank God for everything that He has done. And we are going to continue to thank Him for the thing that He is about to do
Hmm.
for La Pointe Academy du Chemin. So we thank Him a lot. A lot of have happened, Michael. You know, um, the school is still going on, and the children are still doing very well. Um, but the needs, the needs has not changed. It's still there. We need a lot of support from the community, from our donors. We still need the support because a lot of things need to be done at the school. For instance, for the school year, this year, the school year started in October. I painted half of the school. I wasn't able to paint the other half. I forgot to tell you about that, but I painted half of it. It doesn't look pretty. I painted half. I told him, so when I have money, I will paint the other half. So now I'm waiting for money to paint the other half of the school. Half of it is painted, and the other half is not painted.
Hmm.
And then doing the flood that we had, water went inside of the school. So also some damage that need to be fixed, that need to be repaired. And then all of the bench, those kids, we don't have individual desks for these kids. Like here, like things done properly. Every children has their own little desk and so on and so forth. And when you used to go to school, Michael, primary, you have your little desk. But we don't have that in Haiti in our school. The need is going right now. I was talking to the director of the school, and I was telling him we need to change the system so we can give those kids their individual desks. And he said, Pastor, those things are going to cost so much money to have them made, to make them in Haiti. So, but I know if we have the money power, we will be able to do it. But right now we cannot. And those bench as well, so we have bench, this kind of bench that you can sit, and then the kids there, you can have 4 or 5 kids on one bench. That depends on the size of the bench. And then and they all need to be painted as well. And we have the little classes, kindergarten, the kindergarten kids. This is something we are going to restart again. We stopped it for a moment. Now we are going to restart it again. So we need uh, little chairs and little table for them. We need the material for the learning process of all of these kids. And those are the immediate need that I have
Okay.
right now when it's come to the school.
So just in speaking of the school, and most importantly, our students. Uh,
Uh-huh.
how are they doing academically this month? Like for the last month?
To tell you the truth, this one they are not doing too well because after the flooding, people didn't come to school for a while,
Mm.
and they lack so much. What they lack is it's not the infrastructure. The infrastructure is there because the school is still there. Is um water. There's one thing I forgot. Water, Michael. Do you not know where we are right now? We are having a water problem, big time. During the flood, all of the main things, from the reservoir where we got our water, everything got messed up. And I think they told me, when I was talking to my brother, they told me that thing is going to cost at least $2 million, American dollars, to be fixed from the government. But you know how things are done in these countries. They don't have no money to do it. So nobody has water right now. There's no water coming, and then you have to go buy water somewhere else, and then bring come in and put them in big drums, to use for the WCs and stuff like that. This is the main problem that we have right now. But as for the children, some of them, after what happened as well, they lack a lot of things. Some of them lost their books, lost their uniforms, and so on and so forth. And then mainly, Michael, guess what? Food. That's the main thing. They lack food. People are suffering in Haiti right now. They lack food. And then it's not a company, there is a non-profit organization where I live that provide food. They used to give me food. They only give me food once. And I send the principal over there to see if I can receive some food again, though. So far, nothing. So I haven't heard anything from them, so I'm waiting.
So
But not
can you talk a little bit about the flood that because there was a flood that recently occurred, so this has really impacted our students.
Yeah.
What?
The flood, Michael, came with something that they never seen before, because it rained practically for 2 months. And then by December 23rd, and then when it came down, it really impacted not only the school, the whole community as a whole, and the town, the main town, which is Port de Paix. It impacted everything. It was a complete total loss. Very bad, 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 bad. And it impacted our school and our community as well, because a lot of them kids lost their houses, uh, and they lost a lot. And then that impacted the school, and the people in the school. And then me, as somebody that is in the community, my job is to help in those moments. But I wasn't able to do my part to help. Truly, I did my part when it comes to the school, but helping the community as a whole, I wasn't able to do that. you know so that was going on with that flood. And they still feeling receiving the brunt of the consequences of what happened with that flood. you know
So how are things like starting to shape up with that now? Um, in terms of just like our kids starting to return to school now?
right now right now they are coming. They Michael, people, you do know your people are resilient, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are resilient. They come back. They will never let anything stop them from doing what they have to do. Whether they eat or don't eat, whether they have water or not have water, but they will come and do what they need to do. The kids are back to school, all of them. Those that didn't come at the beginning of the last week or 2 weeks ago, they are back.
Mm-hmm.
They're back in school with or without the uniform. They are back in school and doing what they have to do. You know,
Is there? Do you feel that there's any like standout students or teachers or like staff members that we should recognize over this?
not right now, but by next month I will have that for you, because we are working on it. I asked. Then again, today I spoke with the principal, and then we are
Or
watching
or
those that are here.
or just any standout staff members like the principal, like
That's him. That's the one person that I need to recognize. He's doing a fantastic job.
yeah.
He is doing a fantastic, really a fantastic job. And there is another professor as well that I want to recognize. He's been with me for a while.
What's the
Uh,
what's the principal's name again?
the principal is Jonatas Jovens. Jonatas Jovens.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Um. Well, I'm hoping we're all definitely praying for the community, and I'm hoping everything um you know moves as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Um.
Because when my brother went back, and when he called me, he said, "My goodness, I know they said it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad." So they seeing is believing. They will tell you, send you videos, but when until you see it with your own eyes and you realize how bad it is, and then you said, "Oh my goodness, it's bad." So you know,
Mm. So what's kind of what do you think is kind of next for La Pointe coming up like in the next month or so? Just trying to get kids back to school
but get them back to doing what they do, what they used to do, and then the little football, and then and give them things to do, Michael. That's all you can do. Teach them, give them food if you have food, and then send them back to doing the things that they are used to. The little football game, and I think the principal again told me they are going to start with the football again pretty soon. But right now, my team, I don't have no uniform, no shoes for them, none of these things. A lot of the kids had left, so this is a new recruitment, new kids, so I need uniforms and shoes, and I want them to be well equipped to play football. But so far, we don't have the equipment yet.
Mhm.
I need some football, the ball itself to play football. I need that. I need so some other things they were telling me I need to buy for them when they play. So all of these things, nets, the football nets for where the goalkeepers stand, they need that. All of this because remember, Mikey, everything in Haiti you have to provide it for yourself.
Mhm.
Even with the team, it's a team, but each team has to provide their own things. You have to come with your own balls. You have to come with your own things. So it's not like everything is organized and so all of the school are organized. You got this and that. There is a budget and then you got that money for that. It's not like that where I am. In the future, when the Lord start pouring into the school, and we are going to have a budget for things like that. But right now we don't, and we need to implement something so those kids can have that, and we need to implement so many things, art, and for the children they can have arts in the school, and then computer classes and all of this good stuff. But right now we are lacking that too. And before you can have computer classes, the first thing you need is electricity. And then guess what? There is no public electricity. You have to provide that for yourself as well. You have to have panel solar, and you have to have the batteries to run, and you can have electricity, so you can you can run have those programs like computer classes for those kids. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing, Michael. It's not an easy task.
Well, one of the new programs that we were thinking about introducing was like the like highlighting a student of the month and having them like maybe write an essay or something like that every month.
By next month, you will have that.
Yeah. Okay.
By next month, you will have that. But this month, I think you need to give a shout out to the principal.
For sure. Okay. Okay. So okay. Well, speaking about the principal, what do you think really makes the principal stand out for specifically even for this month, or just what do you think he just makes him stand out?
When it was recommended to me, it wasn't him that was recommended to me. As I told you before, the first one, you knew the first
Mhm.
principal that I had.
Yep. Yep.
He left doing the parole program with Biden, and he left. He came to the United States, and he recommended before leaving. He recommended somebody else. This principal that I have right now, he was one of the computer teachers. He used to teach computer classes to these kids, and then he came. I was having a meeting, and he came. The other person said he didn't want the responsibility to be in charge of the school. The person that my other principal recommended. And when he denied the responsibility, and everybody that was there, I was having a meeting with quite a few of them, and nobody wanted to take the responsibility to be the principal. And then when I look at him and I said, Mike, this is somebody I've seen him, but I've never. I talked to him, but I never. He was giving computer classes to the kids, but this is not somebody that I talked to lately. And I look at him and I said, and I think you are going to be the one that took the responsibility for the school. But I didn't know prior to being in the school teaching the computer classes. He used to have a school himself. I didn't know that. So he understand exactly everything that need to happen within a school. He used to be responsible for his school prior to that. I did not know that. So what made him stand out? When I asked him, because he's a man of God, he's a Christian, and he said, Pastor, if the Lord put in your heart for you to call me to do this, I said yes. And Michael has been doing a fantastic job since. And people in Haiti can be not trustworthy, and then you cannot trust them with anything. But he has proven himself to me. He has proven himself to me, and I thank God for that. Finding people you can rely on and Haiti and trust, that's not an easy thing. You know it. You've been there. I've been telling you. This is not an easy thing. And then when you can find somebody you can rely on, you can call at any time, and that is supporting you, that understand your goal, that understand your vision, that is running with your vision for you, even though I'm not there. That's not an easy thing, and this is not easy to find, because everybody has seen the pop interest. They are not seeing they don't see the vision as they don't see your vision as you see it. They are seeing their own thing, but he is not seeing his own thing. He's in the vision as I see it with me. He's standing with me. We are standing as one, and we are going to push that vision through as the Lord wanted. That's why that's making him stand out, and I thank God for that. I'm thankful.
So
I'm thankful.
how do you think the school has impacted him?
He's very happy, Michael. He told me, he said after he closed his school, because it was a matter, the reason he closed the school that he had, it was the house that the school was in was at his. And then when the in Haiti, it was the lease, and then the person asked for the house back, and he didn't have no other place to house the school, so he had to let it go. And he said he never thought that he will be in charge of another school, implementing all of the things that he knew how to do, because he said, I know how to do this. This is my calling. And he explained to me also he wanted to be a doctor. That's when he went to school. He wanted to be a doctor. After that, if he didn't become a doctor, he wanted to be uh, an engineer or something of that sort. But when everything in Haiti is not easy, nothing is easy. You need somebody to help you to get to that university. You need somebody to help you to get to that university. He didn't have that. Being in the countryside, you have to go to Port-au-Prince for all of these things. He didn't have all of this help, and financially, he didn't have the financial backup to go and finish this. So he said, okay, that's what I'm going to stand on. I'm going to stand on education and help better the next generation. And then he's doing a good job. He's doing it with his own heart, with his whole heart. He's not doing it because this is something he's doing for money. He's doing it because he loves doing it. Yeah.
Do you have like a direct quote for him, or any type of testimonial or something that he would say about the school that you could share?
The one thing that he will say, well, for instance, yesterday, what day is today? Today is Sunday. Yesterday was Friday. One of the kids came to school, and was crying, and then you went to the class, and then one of the kids, that kid was crying. When he asked the kid what was going on, and she said, well, I came this morning, and there was a lot of thing coming out of my feet, and then it's like it's like when you splash hot oil, Michael, somewhere, and they make those little bubble thing,
Mm.
and that's his ankles. No, it's her ankle was having all of these little bubble things, and immediately he stopped everything, and he took that kid to the hospital. The hospital is close by. Took that kid to the hospital, but the medicine for that kid, bought the medicine for that kid. And after that, when he was done at the hospital, took that kid home. And that kid doesn't live down where we live. We live on top of the hill. So we went all the way on top of the hill. took that kid home to his family, to her family. Yeah, to her family. So this is very special. He didn't allow that kid to go back home by herself. He took that kid home and to explain to the family what was happening, what had happened. That's somebody that cares. Any other principal we send you to the hospital, that's okay, but they will not take the time to. And that kid doesn't live close by. He took the time and took that kid back home. That should be that's that's somebody that have heart, and that man doesn't have no kids yet, no children, and he has a heart for kids to help to do the right thing.
That's good. Well, we are blessed to have him. He is
Yes, I am. I am very blessed to have him.
definitely blessed to have him. We're very thankful and grateful for his service.
I just want the Lord to allow me to be able to pay him that as he need to be paid.
Yeah,
You know, he's responsible for his mother. He lives with his mother. You know, in Haiti, things are not done like we do it over here. Mothers stay with their children until they until they die. You know, you can stay with your mother for forever, or they live together, and then he's doing okay. But he's married, but the wife just had a miscarriage as well. Lost the child. This is the third miscarriage. It's third one. So that man needs to be paid properly to take care of himself and his family. Mhm. Yep.
yeah. Well, in January, Ma, we hosted our first vision dinner for 2025, and I think it was a really great night. Uh,
It sure was.
can you give me just or give us just a small recap of how it went?
I was so thankful for everybody that showed up. Uh, I thank them for 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 giving with their heart. They heard my story, uh, and there is more to tell. There is way more to tell because the story is it's unfolding, Michael. It's not something that studies. As we are not at the end of it yet, which still unfolding. And they were there, supported me, encouraging me, and then I thank them for that. And I pray next time we have another one, there will be even more people, and they will come and to encourage me and to keep on pushing and push, and to make a better life for those that are in need. And I thank them for their help and their support. It was really nice seeing everybody. It was really nice. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. And I don't even know how to thank you enough. Thank you for your donation. But keep on giving. Because one thing I know, you can never outgive God. The more you give, the more you receive. It's not only you say, oh, you give money, you're going to receive money. No. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes you need money, you give money, but the Lord give you something else. Because I've lived it, I have experienced it, and that's why I'm still here today, speaking to you in flesh. There is no reason for me to be here, trust me. But I thank you to all of my giving. The Lord kept me for such a time as this. Yep, yep.
So, so what were some of the key takeaways from the event, Ma?
Meaning,
Just some of the things maybe you learned just from putting on an event to express your cause and share your story. Like, what did you kind of take away from the event when after the event was done?
after the event was done, what I took away from the event is some people really did show up to that cares, Michael, and I didn't know they care that much. Some people did really cares, and I didn't know my food was going to be such a success. Everybody loved the food, which I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased, and I pray next time I'll have a larger spread. More food, so everybody can really enjoy and have a good time, and really have a good time next time, God willing, next time. And believe me, and I didn't know I was going to. the smile, the talk, the conversation that people were having. And a lot of people doesn't know much about Haiti when you sit down and you are telling them what is going on in that land of ours, that beautiful land of mine. They was very surprised. And I think other people need to know more about my land. They need to know more. And I'm here to inform them whatever the knowledge that I have, I'll give it to them. Yep. Sometimes people doesn't give my perspective. They don't want to give. They don't know much about what you are talking about. They don't know much about Haiti. Some people doesn't even know where Haiti is.
Mm.
Yeah, they don't. They don't even know about how we fought to get the first independent black nation in the whole world. They don't know that. They don't know that. They don't know if we were descended of slave as so many black people here in the United States. Oh, they don't know that. I remember sometime there was a lady that asked me, "Why is Haiti at?" You know, it's because they don't know. So when you ask them for something, they don't even know where that place is.
Mm.
So it's difficult for them to understand, Michael, what you are trying to convey. Understand the misery, and some people never understand that the struggle of other people. They don't understand it, and they need to know until you tell them, explain to them what is going on. And now we have a country that was so beautiful, and that was there, the freedom. You can do whatever you want. Now you cannot even go outside from here to here because it's completely destroyed by gangs. By gangs. And why? Because the oligarch in this country took Haiti like a bank, and they steal, and they steal, and they steal. You know, all of the money those US US aid sent to Haiti, oh, they took it all. The people that they send that money to help never receive anything. It was them that took it and impoverished the country, and country people that were supposed to receive it never received it. All of these aids, the food and this that, most of Haiti didn't receive it. And then if they receive it, most of the people, I say, Haiti did receive it, but the people that it was supposed to go to never seen it. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? And they took it, they sell it on the market, and they took the money and whatever. If it was medication, they sell it. If it was food, they sell it. It's to enrich themselves, and then the people are suffering and suffering and suffering. And then that's how it's been ever since I was a kid. It's been like that. It's not changing. I don't know if it's going to change. So that's what's going on with my Haiti right now. But I know God is about to do something. I do not know when, but it will happen.
So from the event, how much did we raise from the event, Mom?
Oh, 3,000 and something.
3,000 and something.
I just said 2,000. There was a little change behind 3,000.
Yeah, that's great. And how do you think that funding has already been making an impact?
Okay, it did. I wish it was more, but with that, I already sent money twice to Haiti for the school to pay the teachers. I sent some money today. I did send some money uh, to, last month in January, and then in January right after, and then I'm going to send some money to pay the rent for the house. The rent itself it's $4,000, but I'm going to send some of that money. So as long as people are keep on giving, and I talked to the landlord, and I told that I will not be able to pay the full amount all at once, but I will be sending 1,000 here, 1,000 there until I'm done paying for the whole thing.
All right.
So people just keep on giving people any little bit help. Yep.
Keep on giving, and we'll keep on giving some food.
Amen.
But no, but that's good. That's great to hear. And just looking ahead, I mean, we do have another vision dinner
Yep.
going to be coming up in May. We don't have the exact date or location set just yet, but we are.
But we don't know May yet because the restaurant might not be completely done yet.
Yeah, but we're still trying to figure out venue
Figure out, yeah.
and all that stuff. So, but I mean, it is in the works, and we are in planning for that.
Yes. So
Um,
you let everybody know. We'll let everybody know exactly when.
yes, 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 yes. So, I mean, uh, So for the next vision dinner, mama, what's the goal? What's the goal going to be for the next one?
The goal is still to help the school, but I want them to know about Haiti. I really want. I wish I could find a professor or somebody that really can relay the message better than I. Can tell them about Haiti, the land of Haiti, how where we who we are as a people, where we come from, and where we are heading. And then I don't know. I wish I could have someone that can tell them exactly, or maybe I can do that. But if I have somebody that is more
Maybe,
more
yeah, proficient in that. Maybe we can.
if somebody professional, some a teacher or somebody,
Sure, sure,
you know, that can tell them exactly this is what we did and how we help. Haiti is one of the first independent black men that helped all of the other people. Even the United States, we fought for that land. We are being treated the way we are being treated right now, unfortunately. But we fought for the United States of America. We shed our blood here too in Savannah. You know, Chicago was founded by a Haitian man. Chicago, Chicago. And the New Orleans, you have New Orleans right now where you just have your big game today, the Super Bowl. It's because of Haiti. And that's why you have the Creole thing. The French sold it to the United States because of us. After we gained their independence, and the French got scared, and they sold it for dollar on the penny, or penny over the dollar, whatever they said they said that thing. For nothing. They sold it to the United States because of what we did in Haiti. We whooped the biggest army that was at the time, Michael. Do you understand?
hmm
See, we didn't whoop them. We make him, we, we messed them up. We sure did.
So how can people get involved with the upcoming dinner?
What do you mean by that, Mikey?
Uh,
Get involved how?
how can they get involved? I mean, can they just give you a call or send you an email to support the upcoming dinner, or just kind of
They can always email, they can always email to the foundation, and then to support. And whatever support I can receive, I will appreciate it.
okay.
Whatever support I can receive, I will truly appreciate it.
And the
Email, call, anything.
so the email is info@academichearts.org.
Mm-hmm.
One wants to get in contact, it is the email once again is info@academichearts.org, and I'll of course put this all in the description. And then the phone number you can always reach my mom at is at area code 305-450-1861.
And if you call me, I've not answered. Believe me, I will return your call. I will always return your call. For whatever reason I don't answer, I'm always by my phone. If for any reason I don't answer, I will return your call for sure.
Now, just a little bit about the future now, Mama, for La Pointe. What's coming up in the next coming up months for La Pointe?
Meaning like events or
Just like for the actual school, like any like you know infrastructure improvements or programs that are going to be introduced. I know we talked about the.
yeah. So those are the things that we are working on right now because
Mhm.
we just have the we just we just have the detail. We just have the draft thing. We just draft it.
Yeah.
So we are working on it and not to implement it. Things we need to do with the school, with the teachers, and then implement it. We don't have a lot of kids like I used to have before, but with this, it's even better to manage it because they are not there is not a lot of them right now. But by next year, I'm praying that we will have more, and then we can go and implement more and more because things are not going to stay the same. Because this is a renewal. It's like a brand new beginning for the school right now.
Yeah.
Because it's a brand new beginning, Michael. It's like something that just it's the rebirth of the school,
How
and then we are implementing new rules, new formula. It's a new formula. We threw away the old formula. It's like it didn't work. So we are new. It's a brand new with new principal, with new student, and new mandate.
Hmm.
And then this is what we are working on that, and to make the school a better school for the future. And then all of these things we need to implement in the school are going to help the community and the children for the future. Implementing things that is going to take these children, because without education, nobody can do nothing, Michael. Because if it was not for education, I would not be here today. If it was of what my parents did for me, I will not be here today talking to you. I will not have you giving you the things that am put in you, the deposit I made in your life. I will not be here to do that. It's because of what my parents had done for me. That's why I'm able to do this today. And I want it even better. I want to surpass what they have done. Go a little bit further. Go further. I love to see them being doctors and them serving the community. If it's not here, it's anywhere, if it's not in Haiti, anywhere in the world, I want them to stand as a people to do the right thing, as the Lord created them to be. People that can serve, people that can be somebody and stand and know who they are. Have integrity. What we lack in Haiti is integrity, the love of self. They don't love themselves because that's why they like to steal. It's like there is a school for them to go to learn how to steal. No, we don't want that. We want them to be honest, have integrity, and do the right thing. That's what I want. And I don't want them to be the way they are right now. It's because the government of Haiti are teaching our children how to steal, how to take. Ah, we don't want that for them. I don't want that for that generation. I want them to be honest citizen. To be honest citizen. And when they see wrong, they call it wrong. When they see right, they call it right. We cannot call right wrong and wrong right anymore. It's time out. It's time out for that. We need to change that. We need to change that.
Hmm.
We need to change that.
So
And then we want them to have the fear of God, Michael. Without God, nothing is going to work. That's what I'm here today as well. It's because of the fear that I have for God. Yeah.
all right. And what do you and what are the what would you say is some of the, I guess, the top priorities for the school for the next like 30 next for the next few months? Like the top
Being able to pay the teachers.
teachers, okay.
That's being able to pay the teachers. As long as the teachers are paid, Michael, I know the school is running proficiently.
Hmm.
If they are paid, when you owe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, people are not only they lack respect for you, they are not going to do the job, and they don't come to do the job. But then when they this one tell, oh, this is that school is doing it out there. We are being paid. They are on top of this. That's what makes a school go. The teachers are being paid, children are coming to school, and all of the teachers are there, and the professional people are there to teach them, and the environment is good. You have happy people, happy kids, and then because everybody are being taken care of. When you have teachers that are not paid, Michael, for 2 to 3 months, come on. Even you, Michael, come on now. And you have a family to take care of. Everyone in Haiti have a family to take care of. Because just like here, they are responsible for the mother, they are responsible for the father, they are responsible for the little sister, little brother. A young man has a little job. It's like they have a household full of people, they are responsible for everyone. That's how it is. This is the culture. It's not an easy thing. And then when they have a little job, and you cannot pay them. No, that's the main thing, Michael. Paying the teachers. And Michael, and right now, all I need is $1,500 a month to make payroll every month. $1,500. And we can say it's not that much, but when you don't have it, it's a lot. When you don't know where it's going to come from, it is a lot. Yes, it is. When you don't have it. But the only thing that keeps me going is because I trust God. Because if He told me that He will never leave me nor forsake me, and whatsoever He give me to do, He will do it. That's what I'm standing strong, knowing that He will always come through. That's all. But otherwise, I would have folded a long time ago. folded, gone, bye bye. But I'm standing strong because I know those kids need me. The community needs me. You know, that's why I'm still standing. Even though it's tough, it's not easy. But my God never told me it was going to be easy. Just needed somebody with good, good compassion, love, and understanding to lead to do this.
I mean, really.
And
I mean, when you do the math on that, I mean, you said $1,500 a month.
Emma, for now, because we don't have that many kids. When you have more kids, it's more.
How many kids is there right now?
50.
You said 50,
Yes, 50.
and then
I remember I used to have 250.
yeah, and then what grade are these students in right now?
From from not the kindergarten. We don't have kids because there are only two that came to. I said no. The next year we are going to have the kindergarten from first grade all the way to high school.
Okay, okay. So I mean, for right now, I mean, really, it would take about only about $18,000 to fund the school for the year.
Yeah,
That's not really much. I mean, one person can write a check for that.
for the exactly.
So any of these big corporations, anyone listening out there looking for a good cause to invest in, 18,000
Yes,
would do the trick for us. $18,000.
because you pay them for all year, all 12 months. It's not a 1 month. It's a 12-month thing. Yep.
Yeah. So
School is 12 months. Whether you got they're on vacation or whatever, it's 12 months. You still have to pay. Okay.
okay. So before we wrap up, Ma, I just want to give our listeners a few ways that they can get involved, uh, how people can support the mission.
Okay.
People out there, we did create the Academic 20. So you can become a monthly donor at $100 a month to sustain our work. That'll really help us out. We're still looking for our 20 people to donate 100 people. So if you want to be an academic 20, just get in contact with us. Description is in the details below. Also, if you just make a donation or just be a one-time donor, you can always do that by visiting our website. You can go to Zelle by using the phone number that my mother gave out, or you can just write us a direct check, and you can address that to the Academic Hearts Foundation. And then also, of course, just spread the word. That's always going to help by spreading the word and share our mission with your friends, family, community leaders, and let people know that what we're trying to do out here is essentially, build up this school and have this as a institution for the community and a beacon of opportunity for generations to come. Okay, so Ma, can you give us our final message?
Yes. Before I go, I'll want to give you my phone number just in case you didn't hear it. It's 305 450 1861. If you leave a message, I will always call you back. And like I will say that together we are building a brighter and brighter future for the children of La Pointe. I thank you for being part of this journey with us. We will see you next month with more updates, stories, and ways to make a difference. Until then, we are going to stay connected, stay inspired, and keep the heartbeat strong. Thank you very much. Until next time. Au revoir.